What's your first couple months been like? New team, spring ball here. What's it been like for you since you got on campus?
I feel like I've been here for a while. The coaches keep a good relationship with me. I came in, I knew some of the calls, the defense I'm familiar with. I built a bond with some of the teammates, and it's just like a family environment here. And everybody here ready to win. Everybody, eager to get better. And we got a lot of goals that we have as a team, and so I love it right now.
Hey, Kendrick, it's Cameron with the Courier Journal. When you entered the transfer portal, you probably obviously knew of Brian Brown and that staff from their time at App. Just when did you realize Louisville was the place for you, and kind of what was that first interaction like with the staff?
So when I entered the portal, I was worried about, being able to start all over again and not, feel so, comfortable. But after talking to the coaches and talking to Coach Brown and Coach Satterfield, they made me feel like, wherever, if I come to Louisville, it will be like home. I don't have to feel like out of place. I don't have to feel like, I'm just a random kid. I came in, I feel like I was a part of the family. They treat me like I was a part of the family. And I came in like I was already here before. So they made me feel welcome. They made sure I was comfortable and, adapted to everything. And that's what I appreciate them for.
A quick follow-up to that. Louisville's had success with transfers. I mean, Kytrell Clark was an All-SEC guy, Ian Pfeiffer, Cameron George. Just their success with transfers, did that kind of pique your interest to kind of help you when you kind of think about Louisville as well?
Oh, yes, sir. I looked into all those things. I also looked into, what can I help at, and what areas can I help at. And I came in at a perfect time, or as a person myself, I have like a natural leadership ability. So I came in at a time where I'm one of the older dudes in the safety room. So I'm able to come in and be myself and also be able to teach and lead as much as possible. And so I just came in at a time where everything was just in the perfect, spot for me.
Hey, Kendrick, Michael McCampa from Cardinal Authority. You kind of touched on my question there. You did come into a position where you're one of the older guys at a brand new program. I mean, that's kind of unique. How quickly were you able to adjust to that leadership role, and how quickly did the younger guys kind of start to lean on you?
So when the younger guys came in, that's when I came in. So it's like, even though I'm an older dude, it's like I was already a part with them because, we came in together. We went through all the meetings and things together. So they lean on me, right away as much as I lean on them. If they need something, they know they can call on me. If I need something, I can call on them. So we already had a bond just before we even started spring practice. And so just for all of us being new and me being included being new, it just was perfect. And then now we have a big bond in the safety room.
Hey, Kendrick, you said obviously this is a defense you were familiar with already. How much do you feel like that can help you teach some of the younger guys the checks and the changes that come with making that adjustment?
Well, being that's a big advantage. So right now, we got calls in that I'm familiar with, and so me seeing it and knowing what Coach Brown is teaching us and what Coach G is teaching us is just giving me an extra step to be able to let them know like what's going to happen, what things to look for, and and how to slow the game down for themselves. Because when you slow the game down for yourself, you can play so free, and that's when you make big plays. And so I'm trying my best to slow the game down as much as possible. Right now, but right now, we trying to get familiar with the playbook. But I know after spring ball, it's going to be even better because we have so much time to just connect one-on-one and meet up as a group, and we'll make sure we'll be able to play as free and fast as possible.
Kendrick, what do you think of some of the other guys? What have you seen with some of the guys that are in that room with you?
I've seen just crazy, just natural, crazy natural talent. Like I said, it's a young group, so me looking back and remember who I was as a freshman or a sophomore, as some of the dudes are in there, I know like I wasn't where they are today. And they're just players like Ben Perry. He's just so young and smart and so eager to learn. We have players like Braylon Oliver, natural talent. Lovey, he playing alongside of me at strong safety. He just a great leader as well. And having him, it just makes me comfortable because it's like we out there, we both on the same page, making plays. And then when we come out the field, we know we got some young dudes that's eager, ready, and they just got natural talent. And that's just something that I didn't have as a freshman. And I tell them, like, use that, what they got right now. And by the time they get where I am, they'll be just amazing players. So that's something they do have. They all stand out. They're just natural athletes right now.
Hey, Kendrick, what are you expecting out of yourself this year?
I expect out of myself to just continue to just be myself. Don't worry about who I'm playing, and because I came from the Sun Belt, just that doesn't matter. Just be myself and be able to lead and just be able to somebody just have fun. So when you go out there and have fun, that's when things start happening for you. So have fun, play for my teammates, and just do whatever the coach asks me to do. And I know great results will come in.
Kendrick, Matt Stahl with the Savannah Morning News. You came into Louisville with your Southern teammate, Shai Werts. Did you guys discuss that decision with each other before you came here?
That's crazy because we didn't at all. Actually, I think I had, committed first. And then I say a couple days after I had committed, a day after I committed, the same day I committed, he committed. But as far as like talking to them wise, I was talking to him one day, and then my coach said, we're talking to Shai as well, because we really didn't talk to nobody else but our families at the time. Just get input from our family, just in ourselves. And so when we found out that we both was talking to him, it was just like a blessing. And then, Shai's like a brother to me, so it's just so good, and I'm just blessed to have him alongside of me here as well.
Hey, Kendrick, Michael McCammon again from Cardinal Authority. You mentioned coming from the Sun Belt. What's your thoughts about going from a G5 school into a Power 5 program that wants to have such high aspirations?
Right, but it's just you're just exposed to so much more and so much more resources, and so it's just about how you take advantage of those resources and opportunities. So I got blessed with this opportunity, and I just don't look at it anyway on the competition level, because I just feel like any man has the ability to do whatever. So on a competition level standpoint, I just feel like if I work hard with my teammates, we'll be ready for any competition that's thrown to us. And so as far as competition, we're ready. But I'm taking the most out of all the opportunities and blessings that I'm getting here and trying to make the most of it.
Hey, Kendrick, Lovey mentioned how tight this group of safeties are. And a lot of people, when you talk about the safeties group this year, it's a lot of inexperience. But do you feel like, in a way, you guys learning together brings you guys closer together throughout this offseason?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Because when you out there on the field, you out there with the players beside you and the players that in the room with every day. So if you trust them and have a bond with them, it just makes life so much easier, because like what you can rely on, what you can count on the next man for. So all of us, as long as we build a bond and get closer and closer, that's just going to help us be able to just help each other out whenever on and off the field. Whenever there's something wrong, we just know how to lift each other up. And that's just going to help us throughout life, throughout the years we're here at Louisville together.
And I asked Lovey this. I know you guys only been together, for a group for 11 or 10 practices. But what do you see as the strength of this safety group so far?
The strength, I just see everybody the strength I see is just everybody's so smart, Everybody's so smart and can catch on so fast. And everybody, like I said, just natural, just have natural talents. We all have a great size on us, great speed, just able to do so many things that, some of us can drop down in the box if we have to. Some of us can, just do a lot of things, great at man coverage. So it's just, we're just blessed in a lot of areas to be able to do a lot of things. And so that's something I see that we just have advantage on the whole group.
Anything else for Kendrick?
Yeah, I guess we have time. Kendrick, I got one more. You mentioned Shai as a guy who's like your brother. What has it been like to watch him make that transition to wide receiver, and what have kind of been your impressions of him so far?
Seeing Shai make that transition just showed me even more how much of an athlete he is. At Georgia Southern, he played quarterback, but he had the ball in his hands much, so he was able to, make some moves and stuff like that. But seeing him run routes and doing it while running routes and catching the football, just showed me he's just a natural athlete. And he making plays out there. He making his coaches probably making himself proud. And he making me proud. So I tell him every day, keep going. And just seeing him be able to make this huge adjustment so fast, I just know great things is in store for him. He working hard and he's determined to do whatever he got to do to stand out at whatever position that is. So I'm really proud of him about that.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Kendrick. Thanks,
Kendrick.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
thank y'all.